Hey love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. And if you feel like the vibe, just gives you a whole, the video just gives you a whole vibe and insight that you truly needed, please go ahead and, give me a thumbs up and share. I'll be greatly appreciated. And sending so much love and light to everybody, just to uplift you in any way you need possible, to keep you on your path of purpose, to keep you focused on the eye of your prize. And anybody who's coming in with nefarious vibes, negative vibes, to do anything is not godly. And if it's self-serving for you and, all those negative things, hey, return it 20 million times fold. The video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. I'm putting on my free. You're putting on your free. It makes me think about the song I credited Janae Aiko called Speak. Anybody, that's my girl, between her, Erykah Badu, India Irie. There's so many others that I like that, really put that that positive aesthetic for me. And Janae has helped me through a lot of different things that I went through in life. And it's like when I seen that song, she lit her sage, her incense, she was cleaning up her house, and, having her bath, all those different things, and she was allowing herself to move on her own, just being able to, just X out anything, anything somebody said negative to her, make her own choices, moving through our own views, anything that's going to help her grow. She wants to nourish that. You want to nourish that. And different things that's taking place into your life. Anything that has hurt you, you can use that as ammunition. You just allow myself to say, I will not allow this to hurt me anymore. I will not allow this to trigger me anymore. Anything that's coming up, because right now a whole lot of triggers is coming up, and it's just allowing you to be at that vibe when you can see it, and you can just really allow yourself, instead of not focusing on the trigger, you can focus on allowing yourself to alleviate the pain that causes that trigger. And that's what you're doing right now. You're putting on your free. You're allowing yourself to set yourself free from those constraints and restraints. You're shedding faucets that you didn't even know you had. It could be that vibe where you may have spoke negatively about yourself, or there's parts of yourself that you don't like, and those are the things where God and universe is like, you are special, and you are perfect in his eyes. Different things is just helping you work on yourself, within exercising, saying mantras, affirmations, speaking positive into your life, saying I am affirmations, the mirror magic, you're like, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am handsome, I am conquering everything that stood in my path of greatness, I'm greatest in my own vibe, I'm my own frequency, and I'm gonna keep rising, I'm gonna keep ascending towards that. Anything that's no longer needed into my life, it descends out of my way. I'm shedding different things in my life, people in my life that's no longer serving me, appreciating everything they have taught me through that, whether it's through love, pain, deceit, whatever. I'm appreciating that, because those were blessing in disguise of blessings that's creating that. I'm allowing my heart to be open to love, for allowing myself to be able to welcome that into my life instead of being consumed by my pain. A lot of times we can be aces when it comes to our pain, our mishaps, our past, all these things. We become best friends with that. Now it's like it's telling you it's time to break up with that. You got new things that's wanting to be your best friend. You got new love that's wanting to be your best friend. And then it's just like you're putting all that love into yourself that you used to put into things that was not serving you, people that weren't serving you. Now you're adding that towards yourself, and your worth, and your respect within yourself. You're being committed to keeping up boundaries. Different things want you to let your guard down so they can come in and hurt you. And those are the different things where you can see, it doesn't hurt me if I don't feel it. And it's not saying that you're heartless or anything like that, but you allow yourself to not use your heart as much when it comes to different things. That was this prime example on coming into your life to disturb it, and just being saying, oh, okay, I checked that out, I peeped it, all right, time to move on. And being able to go through that, you're allowing yourself to respond instead of reacting. You observe a lot of different things and allowing yourself to say, okay, this showed what it was. It truly showed its face to me. Let me allow myself to not absorb that, but being able to take that mental count on it and allowing myself to keep moving. Okay, that's what it was. All right, let it be. What's my focus to keep moving forward? You're putting on your free. You're not allowing yourself to be constrained to anything. And it doesn't have to be a relationship or nothing like that, but it's just anything that keeps you bounded. You're taking the hexes, the curses, all those different things is being off. These are the different things that help me see where I kept myself in a loop at. You're allowing yourself to go into that vibe where you're moving through the matrix. You're shattering that illusion of illusions, the loops of illusions. You're going through that. You're putting on your free, and baby, it look good on you. It looks so good on you when you can look into the mirror and you can cry. And I'm not talking about cry tears of sadness, but tears of joy, because you see, even when the things were set into your life that really disturb it, rock it in every kind of way, you still had the courage to push on. Even when you didn't feel like the energy, you had to push on. That's when you're putting on your free. Those are the different things that you had to be able to be appreciative of. There's so many different things that, I always see this quote that comes up. Is like, there's some part of you, your past, that is so proud of the person of how far you came today. Even if it was a little bit, even when you feel like, things haven't changed for you, you don't realize how much the situation that you're in, even when it feels like your situation hasn't changed, that situation has changed you so much. So much. When you start standing your ground and you speaking your truth, hey, that you may have been that person that bit your lip and didn't want to say nothing because it may hurt somebody, or it could have been a vibe where people may not got uncomfortable with you being in your light, and now you're allowing yourself to shine bright like a daggone diamond. You're not worried about what other people think. You're not worried about what other people say, because if it's somebody in their authenticity is going to praise you for that. You speak into your truth. You're not going out there just like, oh, I'm gonna hurt this person's feelings, or oh, I'm gonna cut this person deep with my words. No, if it's just at that point where this is about you, you're being unapologetically you. You're not trying to hurt nobody. But if it's like, if this is my truth and I'm doing this for me, this has nothing to do with you. This is all about self. This is all about you redefining yourself. It'll be different things where you congratulate yourself. It's always celebrate yourself on every pinnacle you read, every expectation you succeeded, surpassed. You may have set this bar for right here, and just from the changes you're allowing yourself to go through, it done got you right here. You're placing on your own free. You're dressing yourself. You get measured for it, and it fit just right. Hey, you haven't even have to measure for it, because it's gonna fit you just perfectly. And you really gonna love that within yourself, because it was just a part when you can look back at your past. And I'm not talking about dwelling on it, but looking at your past where you may have been that person that didn't like to speak up, or that type of person that let different energies, even when the ones that weren't healthy for you. There's a lot of different energies that's bad for your health and is bad for your energy at the same time. And then you're allowing yourself to see, I didn't know my worth. I didn't have self-respect. I was worried more about, what people were thinking. I did different things in my life that, I didn't understand, or I know there was different things that I did that was not going in the right direction. But now I'm allowing myself to move forward within that. I'm allowing myself to be, in my strength to move that, allowing myself to even, walk fearlessly through the unknown, where I'm being guided towards, and just being able to allow myself to do that. That you're setting the bar of challenges for yourself. You're setting your own free. And when you're doing those different things, you be at peace with it. Even when you're being challenged, you're being at peace where, this is shaking me up a little bit, but it's going to be some kind of understanding that I'm going to see that it's really going to take me aback and be like, wow, this is the reason why this happened. Wow, now I can understand the process. Now I can trust the process and understand, this is a midst of God's understanding, even though it may be crazy and chaotic to me, but then it showed some kind of clarity. We needed you to see who you were. Even through the mix of being admired, loved, and supported, but you needed to also see it through the negativity in your life, through the setbacks in your life, through the backstabbing into your life, the lies, the deception, whatever. But though it just seemed like when it goes to those negatives, it really shows you so much positive about you. And a lot of times you have to be able to really flip the script of your own plot twist of your perception to be able to do that. There's so many different things that's focused on you right now. Hell, they've been focused on you for a long time, but this is at that time where you stay focused on yourself, even when different things are focused on you, and you're allowing that change to take place into your life. You're adding that bar towards yourself to just say, I'm growing, I'm being more at peace every day, even when things are, committed to, put me in that vibe. I'm allowing myself to be able to be okay, allowing myself to keep creating peace in my life, even when I'm in, it's like peaceful inside. Remind me of that song, Thy Will Be Done. Even when there's so much ugliness outside, I can say that there's peace inside. And I'm creating that for myself, even when it's hard to do that. We're still spiritual beings in human experiences. We're doing that a lot. We're in that a lot. And then you're doing that, and it's just like a lot of times, yes, you're going to be hurt. There's a lot of times you're going to be upset, you're going to be depressed, you're going to feel defeated, depleted, and all those different things. But when you're allowing yourself to be honest with it, like, hey, I'm going through challenges right now, and that mess is frustrating to downright be damn annoying. But then I'm allowing myself to speak in my truth. It's not easy to do that. It's not, easy to be, transparent like that, but you're being real. And that's more powerful than anything ever known, is you being real, you being honest, be that person. Yeah, I used to be this negative person. I used to be toxic. I used to just constantly, attract toxicity in my life. But then when I started seeing my life had to become better for myself, and I chose that for me, not for anybody else, but I chose that for me. And my spirit guides guided me. My loved ones guided me. My family that passed on guided me. My spirit guides, God, universe, all these different things that guided me towards being better. And then I started noticing. The more I started healing, the more I started seeing the energies that are totally bad for me. The different things that I really truly had to go through. And if that's setting on your free is not easy. Because there's a lot of times you want to let go of different things that don't want to let go of you. And it's okay, as long as you allow yourself to say, that's not a part of my life anymore, but I appreciate what it taught me. I appreciate what I learned from that. I appreciate the heartache, the pain, the tears, but it's just showed me where I shed off different things in my life that's no longer serving me, but it brought so much good into my life that it's supposed to be there. And when you're doing that, you're going through a transformation that you never seen coming, because there's a lot of times when we go through different things in our life, and we expect our life to be a certain way, and then it'll be that twist or turn of fate in some kind of way, and it'll bring so much positivity into your life through the midst of pain, through the midst of trauma, different things like that. And when you're allowing yourself to be free of those different things, you're using forgiveness, you're forgiving others, even forgiving people that are not even sorry, that keeps on want to, bring pain into your life. You're still forgiving them. And being able to forgive yourself for holding on to that anger. It's so easy for us to be rebellious. It's so easy for us to hold grudges and, that hurt me and this, and I want to hurt them back. That makes you no better than a person that keeps on, wanting to do that. But when you're setting yourself free of those different things and being able to say, pray for that person. They're living through pain. I always have to remind myself, you can't put pain on people that are already projecting that out. They're already going through their own prison of pain. You're allowing yourself to set yourself free from the cell of pain. There's a lot of times we go through that and we stay bounded towards the different things. We go through the loops of what's been said, what's been done, and we, and not realizing it's mind over matter. Just being able to say, I'm going to allow myself to forgive those situations. I'm allow myself to forgive those people. Allow myself to set myself free from that, because that creates that bound of binding. You're doing that, and when you set yourself free from that, a lot of times we don't notice that prison of pain, that door is always open. It's either our choice to be able to allow us to be, bound towards that. So when we're doing different things on this matter to be able to create better for ourselves, that's going to take, that's going to take a lot of work out to be able to do. But then it's just like, it shows you your persistence. When it's so easy for you to give up, that means you really didn't want it too much. And that's why a lot of times, even when we want to give up on certain things in our lives, our soul won't allow us to. Because it's like, you deserve better. This is not where your life ends at. Where your current situation is not your final one. You're creating that for yourself, because it's showing you, if you're in a situation that's just like, just not good, and you're determined to make better for yourself, you're going to have to go through a lot of things to be able to do that. So it's just like, you're not going to never take anything for granted. You're going to be able to appreciate everything that leaves and comes into your life, showing gratitude of attitude. Even, when you're mad at God, you're mad at universe. I don't know what I need to be grateful for, but I'm going to be grateful for, because there are certain things that, even though I may not understand it, you're making some kind of peace into my life, even on the things that I don't see. We don't know what's going on behind, the scenes that's taking place. It may be a set of confusion, or it may feel like, things are getting over, or things are just not going to ever change. You don't know what's going on through the midst of things behind the scenes. So, you're going through these different things, and you can just be able to, universe is just telling you, don't just grin and bear it, but just being able to know that even through the hell of it, you're creating your heaven, because you're allowing yourself to say, I'm not going to allow this to beat me. I'm not going to let the enemy beat me. I'm just allowing myself to set my free. I'm feeling good in my free, because I'm not allowing myself to stay tied down to anything. I'm always trying to get better with myself. This is not about, the people in my life that goes against me, but this is about me. I'm making it personal for me. Don't take it personal that I'm creating it for my personal. And those are the different things that's going on into your life. So I hope you were able to resonate with that. I'm pulling how many cards they asked me to pull out this time. I think it's 9. So it pick between 1 and 9 for your life. Harmony. There's so many things, like I said, there's so many different things that was shaking up, and universe is working in your favor. Universe is really working for your favor. They're taking everything out of there. It's not being in there. They're telling you, don't resist it. Go with the flow. Go with the flow of things. Things are getting better into your life. You're merging into something. You're merging into something that is coming into your life that truly needs to be there. And for it to happen, it's really shaking your life up right now. It may feel like it's being negative, or different things like that, but it's creating better for you. Study. If you've been studying on healing, going through meditation, there'll be different things that, if you've been journaling a lot, it's teaching you a lot more, because there'll be just different things that they're saying. Even your thoughts, whatever's circulating right now, whatever downloads you're getting, jot that down. It's helping you study on becoming the new you. New love is coming into your life. New love can be a pet. New love can be a friend. New love can be a spouse, kingdom husband, kingdom wife, whatever. Or just new soul family that's coming in your life. I know in the last video it was telling me to tell people to call forth the people that are going to be helping them in the future, calling that energy, so you can go ahead and start merging. And that's probably what that merging meant as well. New beginnings. Like I said, your mergings is coming in. What your new beginnings is taking place into your life. Every day that you step forth to doing something better for your life, you're creating a new beginning for yourself. You're setting your own trend. You're in your own free. And those are the different things that's coming in to take place. and listen to your music, the music that's got it to you, whether it's the radio or, you know, even I love watching, like I can pick a mix that I like and it has all these different songs. I mean, shoot, it was like, what was it coming up the other day? It was like 4 Non-Blondes. You know, I can't remember that song by 4 Non-Blondes, but I used to love them back in the day. You know, I was the, you know, 70s baby, but they were in the, what is it, the early 90s. It was coming on. Or, you know, the song by Journey, You Never Stop Believing. You know, or different songs that come up where you start humming. It's like, where did that song come out of the blue? And it'll be universe sending that to you. You know, you especially get a song stuck up into your head. Focus. Like I was saying in the video earlier, focus. You know, you got something in your life that you truly want into your life. And universe sends many different things to help you create that focus. You know, whether it could be the reminder of what it is, or you're getting a download of seeing yourself doing that, but also throughout your enemies too. You know, there's many people that are trying to do any and everything to make sure you don't get towards these goals or you don't surpass them. You know, appreciate them too. You know, like I said, manifesting. Like manifesting. So those are different things that's taking place into your life where, you know, you're creating steady and stuff like that. So and what other is it? Is truth and integrity. You know, different things on that with truth and integrity that's taking place into your life that you're speaking truth into your life. You're being honest with yourself. Yeah, I'm going through different things in my life, but I know this is testing my patience, but also is creating it for myself. You know, I may not believe in myself, but there's so many different things that I have to really allow myself to really believe in. You know, allow myself to not resist change that's coming into my life. It may not be easy, but you know, life that was supposed to be beautiful is never meant to come easy. So I hope you were able to resonate with that, y'all. You know, like I said, I leave my post. What's that? My post notification. I leave my contact information in the description box below. You can email me, DM me, or whatever. It's just to be helping people with their spiritual networking, you know, be able to understand, or just being able to vent to somebody about something. You know, a lot of times it's hard for, you know, to open up to people because of misjudgment judgment or being seen differently, and I'm not that type of person. You know, as long as you ain't playing with little kids in a certain kind of way, or pushing, you know, harming animals, or pushing old folks down the flight of stairs, hey, we cool. We cool. I can be able to listen to you. You know, it's always good to have somebody listen to you, just for you to be understood. It's not, a lot of times you may need guidance, but a lot of times you just need somebody to listen. And you know, I love being able to help people do that. And whatever we speak on is confidential, and I help out the best way I can. Also on my community section, I leave my podcast there as well. It's not the same thing, because you know, a lot of people, they do their videos here on YouTube and they convert it to podcast, but it's about the same subject but different content about it. So it's not, you know, two in one, but you know, it's 2 in 1, but it's not 2 in 1. It's not a video and then it's the audio, but it's just like different contents of that. And what else? Oh, if you ever feel generous enough to drop a donation into Cash App is there as well. And you know, even through social distancing, y'all go ahead and give much love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies, just to be able to help people, you know, get a long way. And just because you're doing that for positive intentions, it can take you even further. So please be safe and responsible at every single thing you do. And you'll see me on my next video. So much love. I say shalom. God bless. Peace.